I'm Skylar Spell. I am a junior at Platte County High School, and I'm currently doing a project for my AP Literature class. I was told to read a literary merit, which I am reading Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee, figure out the conflict, which is how morals change society, and make a solution to the conflict and post it on YouTube. I have written three poems, two of them spoken word poems, the first one an introduction to the two spoken word poems, and all of this is my project. Thank you. I hope you enjoy. I wanted to write a slam about Atticus Finch, but the more and more I think, the more I'm in a pinch. Started out with more as a steal, but that soon came to repeal. Atticus Finch, forever crouched down in a squinch. As you can see, the first poem was an introduction to the two spoken word poems. It basically wraps up everything that, in my opinion, happened in Go Set a Watchman. It shows how Atticus Finch and his morals have changed from To Kill a Mockingbird and then to Go Set a Watchman. It levels up all of the ground, and it shows how Atticus Finch is starting out as defending Tom in To Kill a Mockingbird, and now in Go Set a Watchman, how his morals have changed, and he crouches down in a squinch, which means to be in fear or to just be scared of himself, because he does not realize that what he is doing has changed since To Kill a Mockingbird. When I see a black man, I see that there is no difference. The torture and pain he goes through, all because of a color, is ridiculous. I see that a man is a man, but will have to put on a face and go to work. But sometimes, work is infinite. You cannot escape your work, because when you do, you realize you have become a machine in a factory, and that machine was made to work solely on directions. When I defend a black man, I become a black man, like a yellow marker stained at the tip. My peers see me differently when I defended that black man. My daughter saw me as a hero. But now my cape has shredded, my strength taken. The superhero inside me has left with my dignity. The torture and pain I go through is ridiculous. The color I have had has not changed. That my opinions have blurred into black and white. The color is escaping out of my hands, aching as my daughter hugs me. I only feel pain because I realize that as hard as I try, I have allowed myself to become another machine in a factory. Not every man is a man. Some men just shouldn't be around others. My yellow marker would be stained completely black if I defended that black man. So yes, I went to the meeting. When I see a black man, I see no difference. As you can see, the first spoken word poem is in Atticus Finch's point of view, and it shows the journey of Atticus Finch at the end of To Kill a Mockingbird, and now to the beginning and throughout Go Set a Watchman. You can see the journey that he had from being strong on his morals and fighting for what he believes in, to turning into what people believed in back in the South when Brown versus Board of Education and all of the different segregation and racism that went on in the past when Go Set a Watchman and To Kill a Mockingbird were written. You can see how Atticus first started out saying that he doesn't care what different colors that people are. All that matters is justice, and how it doesn't really matter. To how a bunch of people in the South, mainly in Macomb, would talk about him, and then he realized that he is not much different than them, and that he should just believe them, and it would be much easier. the society in Maycomb has changed Atticus's point of view. Another person that has not changed, however, is Scout, aka John Luis. You can see in Ghost of a Watchman that Scout has not changed. She still is very hard-headed. She believes in what she thinks. She is very opinionated, and she is very she believes in herself. But when she finds out that Atticus has changed, has seen how she saw that pamphlet that was on his desk, how she saw that Henry, her boyfriend, and Atticus went to the KKK meeting. She saw that she is on her own, and that even though that she believed in her father and that she idolized her father because he was perfect, she can't always depend on him, and that her map is totally broken, how it was completely upside down. You can see that she has to become her own person and live for herself and not look up to anybody because she can't depend on anybody. Every person is different, but we are all the same. So why doesn't my town just see that? Why can't I wear overalls just 'cause? I'm tired of going to coffees because I want to live in a reality world where everyone is different but the same. Love is unequivocal. Everybody has the potential to love regardless of their skin color. But no one can see with their nose in the way. If boys can wear pants, why can't I? If boys can fight, why can't I? If I can have privileges, why can't blacks? I thought my dad had a mutual opinion. He hasn't aged in 17 years after all. But when I found that pamphlet and him at that meeting, I realized that I had been looking at my map upside down. My dad is 72. I'm not 55. But he's my dad. And I love him. Thank you so much for listening. Again, I am doing this for my AP Literature class in Platte County High School. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much.